Okay, so I'm back here with another demo. This one's on agents. Now, if you've been following the tech news lately, there's been a lot of talk about agents and building agentic patterns and how this is all going to change the way we work. And that's true. But what are agents really? To me, I think agents are systems that can reason and then take an action on behalf of the user or another system, on behalf of another system. Under the hood, they're really using LLMs or tools that enable them to learn from the actions that they take. So here I have what we call a browser use agent. And what this does is this agent can control my browser and take a bunch of actions that I ask it to do. OpenAI, Anthropic have both released something similar to this, but that runs on your entire machine. So and it's what they're calling computer use agents. This one specifically, the one that I'm showing here specifically works just on my browser. So on the right hand here, you'll see that I'm giving my agent a task. I tell it to go to Amazon.com and order some origami boards. I've also asked it to verify with me before completing the purchase. So I'm going to start running this agent. And then again, I tell it if you cannot access Amazon.com, and you will see why I gave it this additional instructions, find another website and order the boards from. So this is the page that my agent has opened, and I want to be clear about something. At this point now, I am not touching either my mouse or my keyboard. Like everything you see here is the agent doing the work by itself. So right now, what it's doing is that it's taking a screenshot of what it sees on the screen and then taking an action towards the goal, which is ordering the boards. And so it's gone to Amazon.com, which means it's typed in the search bar Amazon.com. And the website has pulled up, and then it's searching origami boards in the search box, and then it's going to go step by step until it's able to add the boards to my cart and eventually purchase them. So as you can see now, it's figured out. These are origami boards. It will pick something, it's going to add it to my cart and so on and so forth. But what it's really doing here, it's using vision capabilities to understand what it's seeing on the screen, and then it's clicking on different parts of the screen depending on what it wants to do. Now, this is very cool. So we're going to give it a minute and see if it's able to get to the cart. So one of the things I put in the instructions was I told it if you cannot access Amazon.com, go somewhere else. But it's looking like it's making good progress here. All right, so it's added the cart. And I also asked it to verify with me before it completes the purchase. That step that I added is really about adding the human in the loop. And there's different, levels of human in the loop that you need in agentic systems. Some systems can work without, any humans, but you always want to include like human feedback in all this. Otherwise, the agent can just go wrong. Now here, it's being asked to solve this puzzle because it's likely that, Amazon's realized that they're trying to reduce the number of bots that are in the system. So it's coming here. It doesn't have my sign-in details, so I wonder what it's going to come up with here. This is interesting. It's actually making it up, example at example.com. Interesting. I mean, this is a better, we can improve this. Um, I could have logged in before. Maybe that would have been easier. Oh, so it has to solve a puzzle. Ah. Oh, wow. It's doing it. It's actually rotating the vehicle. And I just want to make it clear again, I'm not touching my keyboard, I'm not touching the mouse. This is all the agent just trying to figure this by itself. I wonder if it's going to be able to solve this. That'd be really cool. There you go. Submit. Yep. Oh, I didn't get it. Okay. So now you can imagine if you're a retailer, this is some of the questions that come up in what the next agentic world is going to look like, and people want to order things on your website. Things, puzzles like this make it very difficult for the agent to accurately or be able to actually access your website. And so it's likely that you may lose sales from this, because one of the instructions that I gave my agent is, hey, if you're not able to access Amazon.com, go to another site. So I wonder at what point it's going to determine, okay, I'm not making progress on Amazon.com. I need to find another website to purchase these boots from. I think another improvement we can make is give it a limit of how much retries it needs to make, because it now feels like it's gone through this loop several times. It's not able to figure this out. And so it's unlikely that the agent is going to be able to access Amazon.com. I didn't give it a limit of how many retries to do with this capture experience, but it's one of the improvements that we can make. Oh wow, okay. All right, this thing is not gonna figure this out, so I'm gonna end this loop. But this was really, I mean, this is great. It's good to see what these agents are good at, what they still struggle with. But really, this shows what the future is gonna look like. Humans are not gonna need to go and scroll around in websites. Now it's gonna be giving instructions, just verbally or with human language, and the machines, the computers figure out how to get the task done. So super cool.